Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to September 2023 General Monthly Reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. Okay, so Capricorn, let's look at the transits first. So I am taping on the 28th of August. So in 3 days, we are going to have the full moon, which we are now feeling. And it's a super full moon in Pisces, 7 degrees, which is a big deal because we currently have transiting Saturn retrograde 4 degrees. And then we also have Neptune in Pisces. Saturn's in Pisces as well. And Neptune is in Pisces and it's retrograde, and I believe it's 26 degrees all month long. So it's not a close degree with the Neptune, but it absolutely, all three of those together, that's a big deal. And then even with transiting Pluto, which is also retrograde in Capricorn, and that is 28 degrees at the beginning of the month, and then by the end of the month, 27 degrees. And so with Saturn, first of all, Saturn, transiting Saturn, is the authority figure. And again, it's in Pisces, and it's 4 degrees retrograde. And so we're looking back. So in general, in the world, and then individually in our own lives, for those of us, for everybody in general. And then if you have personal placements that are especially in hard aspect to this transiting Saturn in Pisces and the supermoon in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces, then it's an even more big of a deal. Okay, but what I wanted to say about Saturn and what it represents or who it represents are authority figures. So that could mean our father, grandfather, and in the world, it could mean definitely government officials or anyone in the government, or teachers or police officers, or anyone that we see as authority figures in our community, in the world. And then, of course, personal life. Also, personal life could include, for some of us, mothers, could be our authority figures. And so, again, generally speaking, in the world, with Saturn being back, and then we have the super full moon also in Pisces, which will add extra, what I'm feeling is explosion of energy, okay, to that Saturn. And then Neptune also being in Pisces. Neptune has to do with imagination, has to do with illusions and deceit and fantasy. And so with the father figure, that authority figure, focusing on, okay, what is reality, what is really going on, with along with the Neptune in Pisces, that's saying, okay, we're going to now find out. So the combination of Saturn and Neptune, both retrograde, with this super explosion of energy with the full moon, super full moon, it's all going to bring out and decipher for all of us, which we're seeing that now, and we're going to continue to see truths coming out, information where we thought was the truth and it's not the truth, with our authority figures. So again, this is a huge deal. And so you also could be seeing that individually in your natal wheels. Okay. We also are going to have the new moon on the 15th in Virgo, which opposes Pisces. Anything you have in Pisces, maybe you have stuff in Virgo. And then also the sun is in Virgo. So that's just recently now. That's another big deal because sun and supermoon are opposing each other. on August 31st. Actually, now the energies are now, and it has been, and it will be after the 31st as well. And then back to the new moon on the 15th in Virgo, 22 degrees. We also have Mercury retrograde right now, and it's in Virgo, 8 degrees. It turns direct on the 15th, the same day as the new moon in Virgo. Another big deal. Okay. We also have two other planets, Uranus and Jupiter, both retrograde, and they are in Taurus. And they are not, they are farther than 7 degrees apart, so it's not considered a close conjunction, but still it's a major one, because Uranus has to do with quick, unexpected, surprising changes, and it has to do with Taurus, has to do with our value system, or what we value, and changing those up. So unexpected changes in those specific areas, and it's our security too. So Jupiter being right there conjunct, it expands whatever it's next to. So we definitely this month are going to have unexpected, surprising changes, individually and in the world. Okay, last but not least, we have retrograde North Node in Aries, and Chiron in Aries is also retrograde in Aries. So that's another big deal. So you might want to look at your chart and see if you have anything in Aries or in hard aspect to Aries. Okay, full moon. We are going to have another full moon on the 29th of September, and that is a big deal because it's in Aries, 6 degrees. So any of you who have Chiron in Aries or in hard aspect to Aries, you want to pay attention to around that full moon, 6 degrees Aries on the 29th of September. And Capricorn, you and whatever you have in Capricorn squares Aries. So you might want to check that out, Capricorn. Okay. So Capricorns, let's get into your monthly and see what do you have to look forward to, I just got, and what do you need to have an idea about what might be happening for you. Okay, and if this isn't right for you Capricorns, please, that's okay. But you might want to check out your moon, your rising sign, or your north or south nodes of the moon. Very important. Okay, so what is going on for Capricorn? Whoa, what astrological energy. Look at that. Saturn, look at that. So, what I'm getting for some of you or all of you to take a look and see what your Saturn is, what zodiac sign it's in, what house it's in, and also if that isn't in any hard aspects to the transiting planets I just spoke of, then I'm also getting you want to check and see where transiting Saturn is, what house it's going through. That's what I mean. What house it is going through in your natal wheel. And if it is in aspect to any of your natal planets. Because that is definitely has a, is extra energy that will be happening for you, or is currently. Some of you, it can already be happening. And this card is number 24, and that breaks down into a 6. And it has to do with structure, is what this card, the one word, structure. So yes, your security base, for some of you, is what I'm absolutely getting. Security base and structure, your personal and in your environment. Any and all structures, security, again, which has to do with security for you. Okay, we also have number 35, which breaks down into an 8, and this is ascendant, entrance. So, ascendant or rising sign, they're both the same name for the same thing. So you want to look in your natal wheel. There is something that has to do with your ascendant or rising sign, however you know that, because that's your second sun for all of us, whatever a rising sign is. And so check and see what your rising sign is. I'm getting that it could definitely be related to Saturn. Maybe some of you have Saturn on your ascendant in your 12th house, which would be close to your ascendant, or in your first house. And I just got to, maybe some of you have Aries Saturn, or Aries is your ascendant and your Saturn's in your first house. But something having to do with your ascendant and even transiting planets, maybe, or asteroid like Chiron. Also check your nodes of the moon with your Saturn or transiting Saturn, because you could have transiting Saturn in hard aspect to your nodes of the moon. Okay, so moving forward with that, let's check and see from these cards, Capricorn. And I'm also getting to just some type of stability of yours, Capricorn, is going through or will go through a transformation this month of September. And you could be, another message coming through is that some of you could be having trouble with authority figures this month. Could be your father, could be a grandfather, maybe a mother, or in general, just be cautious about like policemen. If you get pulled over and do your best to stay in balance and stay calm and kind. That will help the situation tremendously. I'm just getting someone, if you don't do that and you come and you get angry or come at the policeman in some way, I am seeing that there will be, or can definitely be, an altercation with that policeman or policewoman. So stay calm, Capricorn. Do your best to stay calm and kind and gentle energy, kind energy. Okay, so this is number 3 in the past. Okay, I'm just getting with this, a continuation with this authority figure, and it could be a policeman, it doesn't have to be, but what I'm seeing is you could be triggered from something from the past, and so that's why staying calm, whatever authority figure you are speaking with, but it's also possibly, it will enable you, this, for those of you that this pertains to, that it's giving you a chance. It's giving you a chance to deal with a past situation with an authority figure. Could be father, could be mother, could be a teacher. And so that you can heal it, because that's a blockage for you. And I'm also getting, some of you might have transiting, astrologically speaking, transiting Saturn or your natal Saturn. Okay, so either transiting Saturn is in hard aspect to Chiron, your natal Chiron, or transiting Chiron is in hard aspect to your natal Saturn. And that would definitely be putting in triggers from your past traumas and and bringing them up to the fore so that those Saturn is all about assisting you to take care and heal, whether it's Chiron or whatever situation it is. So that's essentially, that's why you could be being triggered, or you are being triggered. For those of you that are being triggered, it's for you. It's bringing it out in the open, or it's assisting you to, so that you can become consciously aware of it, so that you can take care of that. Okay, again, check with your natal wheel. Okay, even nodes of the moon. That's our personal work in this life, Capricorns. Okay, so let's see what else. Let's get into the tarot cards. Let's see what we can get some more information on that front for you. Okay, let me get this a little more. Whoops. In the center here. Okay. Okay, that's better. All right. So what else for Capricorn? More details about this past issue that's going to be coming up for them. Possibly a Saturnian issue. Okay, I'm getting romantic situation, a love situation. It could even be a family, a loving, a family situation is what I'm getting with this Lover's card, even though, yes, it can mean definitely romantic. So, but it's a past situation, a past loving situation that I'm getting the words went awry for whatever reason. Again, this is a general reading, but now it's coming back up so that you have a chance to take care of it, Capricorns. And it could just be an opposite sex. So it could be a father-daughter, or it could be a mother-son issue. It could be a brother-sister issue if it's family, whatever that may be. But, or it could be a romantic, past. And this is number 6. So you have 2 6s, 66. So this 24 Saturn, 24 could be a specific day. I'm getting that it could be your father's birthday for some of you, or the 6th. I'm also getting the number 6 for September the 6th. Could be an important day, or there is something that is going to be around that day when you could be possibly being triggered. Something about that. An unexpected Uranus and that unexpected surprising change event. Okay, for some of you. Okay, let's see here. And 66 is another. Maybe if you might be seeing 66 this month, or 666 could be a number that you're seeing this month. And so pay attention, because that's going to tell you that it's going to be around this issue that's coming up. For some of you is what I'm getting. This trigger issue, possibly. Oh, and it's going to be coming in fast. This is number 8. You also have 2 8s. So you have 66 and 88. So 8s could also be a sign or synchronicity for you. And definitely something is coming in fast for you, Capricorns. And it's unexpected. You're not going to see it coming. And I'm not saying this could be good, bad, indifferent, but something. But it definitely, I would check too, for those of you that this is pertaining to, how transiting Uranus in Capricorn and Jupiter in, it's not in Capricorn. Uranus is in Taurus, and you are the Capricorn, and also Jupiter is in Taurus. So I want you, well, if you want to. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. But what I'm getting is for you to check your natal wheel, because something is happening with you specifically for those that are going to have this unexpected quick change. If it hasn't happened already, when you're viewing this, maybe it has already happened. But I'm getting it has to do with your chart, and you might want to see what house is your Taurus house in your natal wheel, because that is where Uranus and Jupiter are. Okay. And any planets and or Chiron or your nodes of the moon are in aspect too. Okay, so what else does Capricorn need to know? Okay. There is abundance coming in, and it could be abundance coming in quickly for you because the Eight of Wands are right there going towards, so some type of abundance. That would be awesome. Something you've been working on, something that's coming to fruition, and that could definitely be a surprise, an unexpected surprise coming to you. So unexpected money coming towards you, or some type of abundance. It doesn't have to be money, but it's something that is going to make you feel abundant, or is going to increase your abundance. Something physical coming into your reality, and will make you more abundant. And I was just drawn to the little snail down there. This could be something that you have been working towards or desiring, and it's been really, really slow in the makings. And I'm getting some of you a court case or something to do with the courts. Again, government authority figures, authority, but it's in your favor. It's turning in your favor, but you're not going to see it coming. That's where it's coming in fast and unexpected, but it has come to fruition. So whatever this is, Capricorns, you can expect it to see it, whatever this fruition is, in your reality sometime now through September, the end of September. And then we have the King of Swords. So yes, what I'm getting is you are standing in an authority position. You are standing in a position of control and a secure position for yourself mentally. And so you're very strong mentally this month. And so whatever you have thrown at you, you will be able to decisively and consciously, decisively, appropriately take action wherever necessary and whenever. So I am seeing very strong with whatever this is that's coming in fast. You're going to be able to, like I was saying, staying calm and reserved and positive with whatever you're being thrown at. There's some type of transformation happening this month for you, Capricorns. I'm also getting that with maybe that's what you've been working through, some of you. I just got the words, hold your tongue and speak while speaking the truth, but with your energy staying balanced and calm. Because that's what I was getting before, is that because you're factual, very factual, and you definitely have the ability to speak the facts. But what I'm getting, and what you've been working on, some of you, and maybe some of you are going to begin to work on this, or have a chance to redo something from the past where you didn't have your emotions intact and in balance while you were stating facts. So you got a little out of control energetically, and that is what flipped the tables for you. And so now you're having the chance to, of course, redo that. That's beautiful. Heal that rift, or whatever that was. Or now you've been working on that in general, with your emotions staying in balance with your facts, and when you're speaking and who you're speaking to, so that that's being transformed in you. And so now you're going to see the benefit of all of that work that you've done. So again, I've been getting many messages, and this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for all of you, but that is what I'm getting here. Okay, and since I'm keeping my monthlies shorter, this is going to be the last card that I will get for you before we conclude this reading, but it's pretty well cut and dry, like normally your readings are, Capricorn, because you are that way. So let's let's draw one more card for you. Oh, two cards. Look at this, 35, 35 twice. You have 35 twice, number 35. So 35s, that's a special number for you this month. I don't know if you can see that, but 235, so you could be seeing 35, 35, or again, 88, 888. But this particular card is light beings. So what I'm getting from that is you are getting help from the universe. They are helping you. And so I just got the words, heed the call. So that's for someone. Listen to them. You are hearing them. This is the truth. That's a specific message for someone. So, okay. And then we have number 2, awakening. Look at that. That's transformation. That's awakening. So I just got also, for some of you, you are already heeding the call. So keep going. Good job, and keep going with your awakening. Some of you, your heart chakra, you're opening up, you're clearing up things, and that makes sense with what I've talked about earlier in this video. So, and did I say that's number 2, awakening? So your heart expansion, continue that. Some of you might be beginning that. And that has to do with Chiron. For some of you, if you're speaking astrologically, that is where we are injured. That's our traumas, where we're going to be injured and have those injurious experiences, depending on what house placement and zodiac sign that your specific Chiron falls in. And then that, when you know this consciously, your Chiron information, then you can begin that process of healing yourself. And I'm getting that some of you have been doing that already. And I'm also getting those of you that already know, you might want to go over those readings again and refresh your memory, because something new is going to awaken inside of you and assist you in your healing process. And I'm getting, some of you might have thought that you've already healed and you've done awesome work, but there might be a little bit more for you to do. So those of you that are thinking, well, I don't know, I've already done it. Reading over that again, I'm going to just encourage you to read it again. Just read it again, because there's something there, even if it's just one sentence, and it's going to make all the difference for you. Okay. All right. So Capricorns, that's all I have for now. I hope this was helpful. Until next time.